Namaste friends, welcome to Learn with Jay, powered by Magic Needles. This day I am here with this large-sized Mobius toy. It's also called a fidgety toy or infinity toy, and it takes the shape of almost a round ball, and this can be used for applying pressure in your arms. Play, keep relaxing with this, and when you start fidgeting with this, you keep pulling from one end. There is no end, never ending. It will go on and on and on and on. See? So you keep pulling. I have a stitch marker here. You keep pulling. Again, you will get back to the stitch marker, but you will not see the end of the side. So it's a single-sided toy which is made with 20 stitches in the beginning. I made it with 20 stitches. You can make it with any number of stitches as per the required size. Because I used a larger yarn, thicker yarn, I used 20 stitches. And if you want to make more number of sides, you can start with little larger circle or larger number of stitches, but don't go beyond 25. So 17 is an ideal number, but I just started with 20. Okay, at the end of the round I have the final round I have 1080 stitches. So let's go into the video without any delay. Chain 20, two more, 22. Now place one double crochet in the fourth chain from the hook, 1 2 3 and fourth chain from the hook. In the back bump, 1 DC each in each of the back bumps of each of the next chains all across. Continue placing the double crochets. I shall complete and get back. After placing DCs on each of the chains in the back bump, I have 20 double crochets. Now to work in the circle, we bring the other side like this, and if we slip stitch and join on the top, we are going to work simply in the round. But for the Mobius, we need to make 180 twist, and Mobius is a mathematical term which has only one side or one edge, one single edge. So in the after twisting 180 degrees, slip stitch to the bottommost chain of the first turning chain, and join. Now you may chain 3 or make a standing double crochet, but I am going to chain 3 and place 2 more double crochets in the same stitch. Now place a stitch marker in the third chain of the first 3 chains here. This is going to be our first stitch of this row. Now place 3 double crochets each in each of the DCs. That is going to be 20 multiplied by 3, 60 double crochets in all. So continue till the end of the row here. I shall meet when you complete, placing 3 double crochets each in each of the 20 stitches. I have placed 3 double crochet each in each of the bottom part of the bottom row of the first row here. So that is 60 double crochets done. Now it's not completed here. We're going to work on the top of the row till the end. So that's another 20 into 3, another 60. So let this fall down. Now this is the first chain 3. So make 3 double crochets into on top of the third chain of the chain 3. At the end of this this row, let us use this tail and bring these two closer together using a tapestry needle. I'll show you at the end of this round. So continue placing 3 double crochets each in each of the top of the stitches. The very first row working in the bottom is a little tricky. All the rest is easy, and it's going to twist and turn and make a nice toy to play with. Oh, I forgot to place another. So continue. I shall meet you at the end of this row. I've completed placing 3 doubles in each of the stitches all around that row. There is only one side. Now you see the magic. Let us slip stitch to the first stitch that is on top of the 3 chains here. Now it is one single side, so we crochet all across this, so here, and we reach the place where we began. Okay, so let us start placing. Start with 3 chains and 2 DC in the same stitch and 3 DC in each of the stitches. Chain 3. Place your stitch marker in the third chain. This is the beginning. 2 more double crochets. Three double crochets in each of the doubles that we did. So purposely we've made a little larger center circle by placing 20 DCs. It can be done with 15 DCs too. It can be done with lesser number too. We can work with single crochet stitches as the beginning round too. Even that is possible. That will create a smaller version. When we work with single crochets, it will create a smaller version. The child version, you can say, mini version. So continue placing 3 double crochets till the end. I shall meet you at the point where we began our first set of stitches. So we've come to the end of the round here, and see, this goes on and on infinity. There is no end to it. It will go on twisting. So now this shape, we want to make it more like a ball or little wider, and so that you can hold it in your hand and you can play with it, and it becomes a stress buster. It goes on and on infinity. There is no end. Okay, so now I'm going to do one more round or one more complete edge. So slip stitch and join to the very first stitch or the third chain of 3 chains that we began with. So you may either start with a standing stitch or chain 3, whichever is convenient to you. So let me make a standing stitch now. And 2 more double crochets in the same stitch. And do not forget to place your stitch marker in the very first stitch. Now place 3 double crochets each in each of the stitches, and this is going to be a very large or a long round, because we started with 20. The 20 we did 3 on either side, and then again we did the third round. So continue, and it will go on, and it will come and end at this starting point here where we placed our stitch marker. This will go on and on. Keep on pulling it. Go on and on. Okay, let me complete the round and get back. At the end of the round, slip stitch and join to the very first stitch, and it's up to you to fasten off the yarn and use it as such. Otherwise, you can make finer edging in more than one way. You can either slip stitch into each of the stitches, or you may do the crab stitch, or you may do picot at regular intervals, and many more such things. So I have slip stitched and joined into each of the stitches. There were around 1080 stitches at the end of third round. This is how this is formed into. And as I said, it's a very nice fidgety toy or infinity toy. You just sit for relaxing, you keep pulling. There is no end to it. Never ending it is. So it will keep on coming. There is only one edge. Thank you, friends, for viewing this small effort of ours. Hope you enjoyed it. Do subscribe to our channel if you happen to be the first time viewer, or if you have not yet subscribed. Do like and share our videos. Click on the bell icon so that you're notified of the videos we upload every time. Thank you, friends, once again. Have a great day. Bye for now.